Hey everybody, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage. That's not PJ, it's
No.
special guest star.
Somebody popped in, Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all over.
There you go, Joe. Thanks for
Yes,
being here in
thanks
the
for
Dream
having me
Giveaway
here.
Garage.
It's always a pleasure to be here. It's so great to see the exciting vehicles that you guys have and to know that these vehicles are here in the flesh.
And that we give them away.
Exactly.
And you know we give them away.
I've been here for sometimes when the people show up to collect their prize or there's a little celebration. I know with the Corvettes, whenever there's a Corvette giveaway, we have try to get the Corvette clubs to come out and be part of the excitement.
Yeah.
And I think one of the big exciting ones that's coming to an end soon is this guy right here.
6 days left.
6 days for the Demon, Dodge Demon. I mean,
840 horsepower.
and you have the Demon box, which I've seen that here.
That's over
at
there.
the garage as well.
We showed it yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know what? I totally freaking missed it. I was on a plane. I was coming back from California, and I wasn't paying attention.
But you weren't flying the plane. You could look
I
at,
know.
you could look at the show.
I think I was sleeping.
That's okay too.
Yes. But I mean, one of only 3,300.
Yeah.
3,000 in the United States,
Right.
300 for Canada.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is that beautiful, sinister pitch black. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's really, I think, one of the ones, if you look at what people are gravitating towards color-wise,
Sure.
black just never goes out of style
Right.
and fits the muscle car personality
It does.
of this vehicle.
It really does. And that air grabber hood, it's really menacing, isn't it?
It is. And the fact that all of the scoops, the vents are functional. That's something that Dodge really prides themselves. It's all about that Mopar or no car experience, that all these things are functional. It's not just about show and no go.
Right. It's not decal horsepower on this
That's
bad boy.
But, you know, besides this, I mean, there's many other great things that are here at the giveaway
And
garage.
we're going to have PJ swing that camera over there to this corner.
Wow.
And we'll start with the Mopars.
Yeah, why
What
not?
another great Mopar package there. In fact, probably the coolest Mopar package of all time, Joe Raiti.
I definitely think you're right because, of course, we look at those impact colors from 1970, right?
Right.
Those Dodge impact, Mopar impact colors.
Right.
And I think none is more iconic than Plum Crazy.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Which was not their original choice for a color name
No.
for the purple, but we're not allowed to
we're
say, not allowed to say what they were thinking of
we
calling
try to
it.
keep things clean here.
Family
yes,
friendly.
family friendly.
Yeah, PJ, what do you got going?
Kathy says, one day we'll hide a few Twinkies for you to discover in the car.
Yes.
But not when it's warm outside.
Not when it's warm outside.
Yes, the Twinkies need to be chilled.
That's right, we don't want them to melt.
I know. Well, and that's the thing
Yeah.
that's great about these kinds of cars is that you have plenty, like, especially with the super stock, it's like you could drive this every day.
Every day.
It's like 807 horsepower, air conditioning on, you could have the Twinkie in your mouth, eating, and you could drive it every day. Sit in traffic, it's not gonna bother
That's right.
anybody.
That's right.
But I think having, you know, the two bookends, this is it. This is
Right.
like where it started and where we're at.
Do you know who owned the 70?
No, I do not.
The president of the Chrysler Corporation.
Wow. That just adds to the extra. And I think that's something that you guys have always done that I've appreciated. It's not just about having the specialness of the car itself, but you want that sort of lineage, whether somebody owned it, somebody particular like this example,
Right.
or a one-owner car or something like that, that gives it that story behind the car.
Right.
Because for me, it's great coming up here and featuring the cars on Raiti's Rides for you guys and everything, but it's also great to tell the story behind the cars.
Oh, absolutely. And we look for those stories. And people will come up to me at car shows, they'll go, my car doesn't have a story.
Yeah.
Every car.
You are so very right about that.
Every car has a story, including everyone out there that
Yes.
you guys have. What do you have, PJ?
John from YouTube wants to know, how does Joe get around so quick with all the reviews he does?
You know, I think a lot of it, John, has to come down to my high school background. Being a high school history teacher, it's really kind of honed in. Like when it's time to review a car, I have all my ducks in a row. We get it done because guess what? Like today we did a bunch of filming. Next week I'm flying to New York to do another event. So it's one of those things that you just have to be on your toes and be prepared. And like I said, being in front of a classroom of 30, 16-year-olds
That's tough.
will help you stay on your toes.
Yeah.
This is easy.
This is easy.
Yeah, this is easy stuff. Great question. Great
I
question.
hear you on that one. So we're talking 807 horsepower here. And this Corvette back from Boost District
Yes.
with that Lingenfelter Magnuson package,
I think
not
this-
far
I
behind,
wonder
right?
If we could see if we could open
I don't know
this.
if I don't think the keys. Oh, it did.
I got the magic touch.
There you go. Look at that.
DJ, bring it around and show them. So
Let's do
when
that.
you go normal C8 Stingray, you're looking at, with the Z51 Performance Package, 495 horsepower out of that 6.2 liter LT2 engine.
Right.
As you can see, this went to Boost District, which is a Lingenfelter performance authorized shop.
Correct.
We have that Magnuson supercharger now with a bunch of other tweaks that they did, 750 horsepower.
Wow.
750. That's more than the current C8 Z06.
That's correct. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't say that it's a Z06 killer because
Yeah.
that Z06 does have a lot of other stuff going for it.
Of course.
But for brute grunt,
Yes.
this baby's got it right here.
The torque, very low in the rev range. And what I found after driving this is that it's very linear torque.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bottom out on you. It doesn't plateau. It starts low and it pulls through the rev range, which with the Z06, I've had a lot of subscribers tell me, I've had to get used to it because the torque doesn't come in until above 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 RPM, whereas this has that old school push rod sensation, but now with the supercharged goodness.
Yeah.
Really nice
whole lot
setup.
of fun to drive. Got to tell you, the Roush is waiting to go to its new home. We had a winner in South Carolina.
I heard about that.
Waiting.
That's a very special car.
That is.
That's one of those things that when it comes to, like I said, the cars that you guys pick.
Right.
This being a Roush P51, I mean, it's a very unique car.
It is.
Not just a Mustang.
No, not at all. Only 1,400 miles on this. Let's walk over to the
we
Super
got some-
Chevys.
Yeah,
This is
God,
going to
I
be
love
our
these.
last one
I love
for
these.
today because I know that you have to.
We gotta
get going.
Get to the next spot, right?
Right. And here we go. What a pair up, huh?
I mean, especially if you're a Chevy, if you're a Chevy guy,
That's
I
it.
think this is what you see. I think this is what you see in your dreams.
That's right. That's right.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I mean, a Chevelle.
Yeah.
The silver with the black racing stripes, and then
yeah.
same story on the Camaro.
And the functional cowl
Cowl
induction hood,
inducted hood.
SS 454 there, SS 396 here.
It really is that perfect.
It's that perfect
set.
package. Yeah. Cortez Silver is a color name.
That's really, I think, one of those classic colors
Yeah.
that people go after.
Absolutely. Joe, you've got to come hang out here more often.
I do. I was actually thinking I saw some space where I could set up a cot and maybe just spend a couple, and then I'll just drive the cars for you.
There you go.
There you go.
Be sure to give an unabashed free plug to your YouTube channel. Go ahead.
It's easy to find Raiti's Rides right here on the shirt on YouTube. We're about almost 1.5 million subscribers, and it's been awesome. I was actually talking to another employee here at Dream Giveaway Garage. We've been coming here. Raiti's Rides has been coming here for 6 years now.
6 years.
6
since
years.
I think you had only a few hundred subscribers.
Yeah. And
when
now
you-
it's...
Now, yeah.
And the first one was the
sorry.
Ford Focus RS. Remember the
Oh,
Ford
yeah,
Focus
the
RS?
blue one.
The blue, yes.
That was a neat car.
Yeah, so always great to be here, and definitely I'm looking forward to coming back, Chris.
Good. Well, thanks for being
Of
here, Joe.
course.
And we'll see you guys.
Yeah, see you on the next ride.